Thinking of ordering a Domino's pizza anytime soon? Not so fast. From hidden costs to harmful ingredients, here's everything you need to know about the Domino's menu. Pizza lovers with food allergies may want to think twice before ordering a pizza from Domino's. According to one former employee who posted on Reddit, the company enforces a food waste prevention policy that makes cross-contamination unavoidable. Per their post, the company allegedly uses bins to catch ingredients that fall off pizzas while they are being made. Employees must separate ingredients like cheese, vegetables, and meats, and then put them back into containers to be reused. This poses some obvious problems for those with food allergies or other dietary restrictions. Despite that post, it is worth noting that we haven't seen any direct reports of customers suffering allergic reactions after eating at Domino's. The company also lists its allergen information online, which demonstrates a basic commitment to allergy friendliness. However, neither of these facts quite disproves the rumor of cross-contamination, which is fairly plausible considering that this is how many chain restaurants operate. If you're concerned, always speak to the restaurant before ordering. It is widely known that potentially harmful chemicals are present in most processed food brands. However, recent analysis suggests that Domino's appears to be a particularly bad offender when it comes to the presence of phthalates in its food. According to a study published by Consumer Reports, a Domino's pizza was among the 85 foods they tested to contain phthalates, a chemical for which there is not yet a safe level of consumption. It is not clear what health effects phthalates have on humans, but it has been shown to affect the reproductive system in animals. Notably, the report found that a cheese pizza from Domino's contained neither the highest nor lowest phthalate levels among pizzas tested. A Domino's hand-tossed cheese pizza contains 4,356 nanograms of phthalates per serving on average, while a Little Caesars classic cheese pizza contains 5,703 nanograms, and a Pizza Hut original cheese pan pizza contains 2,718 nanograms. Since phthalates were detected in 79% of all samples tested by Consumer Reports, this issue may already be too big to avoid, but those concerned about the effect of these chemicals should eat Domino's sparingly just to be safe. The ability to easily customize your pizza is a big draw for Domino's customers. Some might argue that the chain actually allows for too much customization. Case in point, you'll find posts online from countless customers who have had their expectations dashed when they ordered a plain pizza, only to receive a flat disc of bread.
I don't know what I expected.
In most pizza restaurants, you can assume the term plain pizza to be synonymous with cheese pizza. However, the customization system at Domino's allows customers to order a truly plain pizza without cheese or sauce. This means you must choose your words carefully when you just want a cheese pizza, or you'll end up with a dry piece of baked bread. Thankfully, Domino's has now added a pop-up to its app to warn customers when they are about to order a pizza without toppings. The fact that you still see this kind of pizza being showcased on apps like TikTok, however, indicates that this is still an occasional problem with phone orders. If you're a fan of cheese pizza and like to order over the phone, be sure to make it clear that you still want cheese and sauce. Another way in which Domino's pizza customization system works against the interest of customers is that it allows them to order a pizza with up to 10 toppings. This makes for a disproportionately expensive pizza, since you have to pay for all those extra toppings. And yet, that same pizza comes with the same volume of toppings once you exceed 4 varieties. Between these two poorly advertised policies, the ability to make a 10-topping pizza reads like a bit of a trap. A self-proclaimed Domino's manager on Reddit explains the topping attrition policy in greater detail. According to their post, a large 1-topping pizza should have 40 slices of pepperoni, while a large 2-topping pizza should have 32 slices. The amount goes down by 8 slices each time. When you exceed 4, you're only getting 5 slices of pepperoni, and that's on a large pizza. This policy would be more understandable if it was explained anywhere on the menu, but since it's not, it comes off as a little deceptive. If you want to eat a pizza loaded with extra toppings, you're better off customizing a frozen pizza at home or making your own from scratch. Another interesting quirk about Domino's pizza customization tool is that it doesn't indicate when you've ordered a so-called premium topping. This seems quite intentional, especially considering how intricate and well-engineered the Domino's app appears to be. To further compound the issue, the Domino's app suggests that you cheese your pizza up with extra cheese every time you add a fresh pizza to your online cart, with no mention of the additional cost until you reach the end. Again, the only warning you get about these costs is in the fine print of the menu and coupons, which simply states that upgrades may be an additional fee. Domino's garlic dipping sauce is not only one of its most popular condiments, but also the key to the garlicky flavors of the company's hand-tossed and thin-crust doughs. But as delicious as it may be, it contains some sketchy chemical ingredients, including the potentially harmful TBHQ. Per FDA regulations, TBHQ can't account for more than 0.02% of the oils in a food, since this is the highest level at which it has been deemed safe to consume. With a safe consumption level this low, it's conceivable that some customers may be getting more than the recommended levels if they eat a lot of garlic oil.
Garlic!
The risks of consuming high amounts of TBHQ have not been fully explored, but a government study revealed that it increased the incidence of tumors in rats. Additionally, the National Library of Medicine has documented cases of vision disturbances when humans consume TBHQ. While this doesn't mean that customers should avoid the garlic dipping sauce entirely, it does suggest that we should all be more cautious about how much of it we consume. While Domino's prices are on the lower end for pizza delivery chains, the company actively encourages its customers to go into debt to afford food by partnering with a shady third-party buy now, pay later service. This service is called Zilch, and it allows customers to purchase from select retailers like Domino's on a 6-week payment plan. Although Zilch's promise of zero-interest financing sounds consumer-friendly upfront, the profit model for these financial services usually involves saddling its customers with surprise late fees and penalties. When used correctly, Zilch can be handy for financing major purchases. At the risk of stating the obvious, however, ordering pizza on credit is not a fiscally responsible way to buy food, especially if you live below the poverty level. Yet Domino's offers this service anyway, because they know it will make them more money, and the fact that they offload this service to a third party does not absolve them of culpability.